Hello and welcome to Test Drive. Welcome back to Snowrunner. We're jumping in with the Pacific P16. If you have not seen the last episode, the previous episode, I will leave a card for it in the top of the screen for you right now. But if you had seen the previous episode, I'm not sure what episode number we are on right now because I'm recording a little bit ahead of time. But if you have seen the previous episode, you will understand that we are currently in the middle or in the process of a vehicle recovery job. So we are recovering all the broken vehicles that we have uncovered in Michigan. That is why we are back in Drummond Island. We're picking up the second of the service trailers, as of course we did completely empty the first service trailer we found in Smithfield Dam. And of course we did also rescue the Transtar, which is now sitting back at the garage. I haven't done anything to it, I just gave it a full body repair as it was pretty beaten up. And of course I put on a brand new paint job. That is sitting in the garage looking all pretty. But once we get to Island Lake, then I will open up the map, give you a bit more of a solid plan. But for right now, we are just traveling and traveling, taking this service trailer. So of course, in this episode, we will be continuing to rescue the trucks that we have, or are going to have available. Of course, they are locked behind tasks at the minute. We have the twin steer that is sitting in Island Lake, needs to be restored, and then I think it is basically just ours, so we can jump straight on into that one. And then of course we have the white Western Star, which is sitting in the bottom half, the south half of, or the south part of Smithfield Dam. That is still awaiting a little bit of a recovery. Of course, we don't need to recover that one. We could just take it to the garage. But since we have these free repair points, we might as well use them. Gonna save us a little bit of money in the long run. Ooh. Because we are going to fill up with the fuel at the gas station. The fuel in the trailer, not the fuel in the actual gas station. No point paying for fuel just yet, we are not that desperate. So let's refuel as much as we can. Still got about 3,000 litres in that tanker. So that is still looking pretty good. But I hope you are all doing well. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. Of course, this is the hard mode playthrough. If you have not seen or understand the rules of hard mode, I highly recommend going to watch the first episode, where I have a bit of a breakdown of all the rules and regulations that we are following. Now, I believe it's just follow this road, right? Yeah, I think so. Unfortunately, it is night time. But of course, if you are enjoying the series, do feel free to leave a like on the video. Really helps me understand what sort of content you are looking for. And of course, subscribe so that you never miss a video. Can we get up this hill? We do know that the Pacific P16 does struggle quite a bit in terms of pulling power up these hills. Especially with rocks under the wheels. The Achilles heel of the P16 is rocks. Such a beastly truck, and we can't drive over rocks. I suppose that's to make the gameplay a little bit more balanced. Otherwise this truck would just be unstoppable. So I believe we're going down here, but there is a tree stump right there. So I want to avoid the tree stump. Now, I'm just going to check the map real quick. Yeah, so we go through the login station. And then up towards... Or maybe just go straight. But I know some of this over here is incredibly swampy. We'll see when we get there. So basically through the login station and just carry on straight until we see the gateway. So of course we haven't done many tasks over in Drummond Island yet. We did a few with the Pacific when we first rescued it. But that was basically just clearing the roads. Got all the bridges up and running so that we can actually get the truck moving about. If we go up here, yeah, see that is the muddy swamp that I was talking about. It looks like we've got to go through there anyway. And then I think we just go straight over. Instead of going round that muddy swamp over there. That was of course where we picked up the trailer with 2 wooden planks on it. Which came in very handy. Saved us $300 that we would have otherwise had to pay to auto load. A little bit of lag there. Not really sure what's going on. And into Island Lake. Still in the nighttime. Let's check real quick. It is just becoming nighttime as well, so we are stuck in nighttime for a long time. So, plan for this episode. We are going to be coming over all the way until... So, we don't have access down here yet because the bridge is out. We're going to have to come up here, round the corner, and then we need to get to the gateway. But instead of going up the gateway or in the gateway, we are going to come up here to this beautiful looking truck right up here. This is the one that we need to repair. So we are going to start tracking that. It's going to be a lot of service points. We might not even have enough for the White Western Star, which would be a shame. But yeah, that is the plan for the first part of the episode. Once we've done that, we will then tow it back to Smithfield Dam. And if we go into Smithfield Dam, we do have the White Western Star sitting at the gateway with a Scout fuel carrier. So that is all ready to go. And then we will either take the White Western Star or we will take the Twin Star and we will start making our way all the way up to the garage. Now, depending on how long that actually takes will determine the rest of the episode. I think that is going to take quite a long time, if I'm honest. And I'm not even sure that we're going to have enough points. How many points do we have? How much points do we have in this? Okay, in this one we still have over 1,000. So we should have enough. Hopefully. We do also have some fuel on the way, so we can keep topped up as much as possible. And now I don't think we need to deliver the twin steer anywhere. I think we just need to repair it and refuel it, and then it is ours, which is absolutely beautiful. And of course this P16, just remember, we have not actually taken this to a garage yet. So we have not seen any upgrades that we have or attachments to it. So there's not really a lot we can do with this truck. We can just tow stuff around basically. And that is basically what we have been doing with it. But since it is night time, I'm thinking that we fast forward this drive just a little bit so that we can make it up to that twin steer as quick as possible. Try and get the recovery of those two trucks in this episode. We will also be fueling up on the way. I think there is a fuel tanker not too far from here, so we will be stopping at that fuel tanker. And then we shall be up with the twin steer in no time. Hello, you beautiful truck. So, first thing first, let's get this truck repaired. Can we not repair it? What's going on? Why can we not repair it? Is that better? Do you need to be a little bit closer? You do. So that's going to cost 608 repair points. That should give us enough to still do the White Western. Interesting. How much fuel does it have? It does not have any fuel. So we are going to give it 90 litres. Should be enough for us to get back to the garage or to a fuel container. Try and turn this thing around. Now unfortunately it is still nighttime. I was kind of hoping it would be daytime by the time we got here, but that is a good sign. It means that there is progress being made quite quickly, which is always a positive. So we'll get this turned around and then we will just hook up to the twin steer. If we can reach. Might need to put it forward a little bit actually. So let's do that real quick. There we go. Okay, that should be fine. We should be able to hook onto that now. Onto the back of the trailer. The only other concern that I actually have is fuel. we might not be able to have enough fuel. Because of course that trailer that we've been using to do this big recovery mission, the fuel trailer, is only a scout fuel trailer. So it doesn't have a great amount. Could actually turn the engine on. Gonna at least help a little bit. Yeah, we seem to be good. So now it's just about making our way as quickly and efficiently as we can to Smithfield Dam. Oh god. Oh god, did we hit a pole? We hit a pole. Okay. Turn that engine off. Change truck. Oh, we can't change truck yet, can we? Oh, don't tip over the trailer. What are you doing? Can't refuel the truck either. Alright, let's find a which point? Try and go around the pole if you can. Thank you. That truck does look a bit of a beast as well. We'll see how useful it's going to be when we get back to the garage. It does already have quite a considerable flatbed on it, but it doesn't look like there's room for a loading crane, which is a bit of a concern. What did we hit this time? We hit a tree. Try and go a bit wider. Nope, that's not going to work either. Come on, get past the tree. There we go. There we go. Right, let's turn the engine off on that truck so that it doesn't start reversing. And then we just carry on. Probably want to get it as close to the trailer as possible. That way it's not trying to shortcut the track. Or the trail, not the track. We're not on a race course here. How we do for fuel? 100 litres. Yeah, we are getting a little bit desperate, if I'm honest. Now, I do know that there is quite a large fuel container relatively close to this location. So I am wondering if we should just... Oh, that's a pole. So I'm wondering if we should just go and refuel real quick. Because we do not have enough in the trailer to fill all 3 trucks. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I think we have to go refuel, if I'm honest. Oh, we want to actually attach the winch and turn the engine off. No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, let's go and see how much fuel we actually have. Look how big that truck is. Absolutely massive. Okay, first thing is first, let's repair the White Western. So repair White Western Star 218. Done. Now that I think about it, we might need to repair the twin steer a little bit more. Let's get these out of the way at least. Should be fine. We can always attach it if we need to. Alright, so everything is repaired. How much fuel do we have in this container? None. Well, I mean, that kind of alters the plan a little bit, if I'm honest. But we actually need to take this trailer with us and fill it up. Where is the best place to do that? I am thinking Island Lake, because we do have this trailer right here, which is absolutely massive, and it shouldn't take that long to get to. So I think that is the plan. We're also going to take a little bit. Can we take a little bit of fuel from the White Western? Refuel from the twin steer into the Pacific. Thank you very much. It's not what I wanted to do. Just get it past the White Western. Luckily there is no damage on these trailers. Come on, a little bit more. There we go. So I did actually completely forget that we emptied this trailer completely, which was a bit of a silly thing to do, but never mind. We can just refill it quite quickly, I think, in Island Lake. Do we want to go that way? Yeah. We do want to go that way. Now, ideally, I would have a low saddle on, and then I could just take the semi-trailer, the fuel container semi-trailer, could just take that into Drummond Islands without needing this little one. But fortunately, we do not have the low saddle on the P16 yet. We have not actually taken it to a garage. So it would be nice when we do actually get this into a garage. I think it's down here. Is indeed. Might be a bit of a mess to try and turn around in here. Take out as many trees as we can. make it easier on exit. Just do a 5-point turn here. So refuel from the semi-trailer. Might as well refuel ourselves, and we shall refuel the scout fuel carrier. And back to Drummond Island. No, back to Smithfield Dam we go. With an extra 900 litres of fuel, which is tumbling down the hill. So let's get this twin steer refueled. I think that is the first truck that needs it. That should complete the task. We refuel the twin steer from the fuel carrier. And it does look like we still need to repair it a little bit. Okay, well, we can do that later. When I say later, I mean like right now. It's like right there. Let's refuel the other White Western, which is going to be 100 litres. That is all ready to go. We just need to deliver that to parking. Fuel trailer we might as well put over on here. Also out the way somewhere. So somewhere that we can easily reach it. There should be fine. Now we need the trailer once again. Oh, don't tip it. You can tip the trailer, that's absolutely fine. Don't care about you tipping the trailer. So let's go the opposite side of the twin steer this time. Pull the trailer up neatly. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Repair the twin steer. And there we go. So we're up to 19,000 now. Almost 20,000. Beautiful. And we have a new truck. So we are going to actually release the trailer. And I think we're going to start taking the White Western. I think I really wish you could tow 2 trucks, like have a little bit of a convoy. But I think the twin steer is probably able to pull itself out. Hopefully. So we're going to take the White Western. The little White Western. Gonna drag it around a little bit. Put it there. How much fuel do we have? We have loads of fuel. And now, let's take it over to the garage. And now I do believe if we just go back in and track the task, we just need to deliver it to the parking, which is at the garage. So let's make our long way back to the garage. Try and get all the trucks down there. And then we can have a look through the add-ons, have a look through the upgrades that we got. We've also gained a few levels from doing these tasks, so we should have enough to upgrade some of the other stuff as well, which will certainly help. So we made it back onto the road. Should be pretty smooth sailing from here on out. But we are going to leave the Pacific right there because we might need it to help the White Western get back to the garage. So let's jump into the White Western, have a little bit of a test drive if you like. Oh, this is a nice truck. I do like it. It's not going to be very maneuverable because of that very long rigid body. But big chunky tires on it, which we love to see. If it had like a ramp, it might be a good recovery truck itself. But of course it does have the winch up there at the top. And it does seem to be coping okay, considering it is completely stock. See how it copes with this swamp. Do not have all-wheel drive. We do have diff lock, but it's only in low gear. So let's put diff lock on. Gonna be struggling a little bit in this swamp with no all-wheel drive. But luckily it's so long that it can just reach all of the winch points, which is only an advantageous thing. You know, it seems to be handling it pretty nicely, to be fair. Look at it. Looks amazing. And it's my first truck with the twin steer feature. I would be worried about it bottoming out though. The middle is very, very low. And I don't believe we've got any upgrades for this specific truck yet. So it doesn't look like we're going to get any upgrades for it in Michigan at least. want to go over there. Can we not reach that pole? There you go. Sometimes you can control where the quick winch goes by moving the camera around. Didn't really work on that occasion, but at least we got through. Actually doing a lot better than I thought it would. Not sure what we're going to use it for though. I mean, it is a very handy truck to have. Deliver some 4-slot cargo, I guess. Come on, keep going, keep going. Just keep crawling. Need to get to that pole. Is that not a pole you can winch to? It is, but only at the bottom apparently. Interesting. It is becoming nighttime once again. I think we're about halfway through the swamp. Might be slow, but at least it's steady. That diff lock definitely helping with no all-wheel drive available. So I wonder where the upgrades for this are going to be. I haven't noticed. I mean, I wasn't really paying that much attention, but I haven't noticed the name of this truck on any of the upgrade lists. So I'm hoping we can at least upgrade it a little bit. Maybe put some better tires on. Although these tires are doing work. We need to stay near the poles. Maybe we stay near the high ground. What's the cab like? It's much quieter. All those buttons. Some nice little armrest there. Radio up the top there. Really wish you could. What's that? Okay. I don't know if that sound was in game. I guess we'll find out when I do the editing. Did it happen again? No. But yeah, I really wish you could do more in here, like open the window, maybe do the window wipers. You can have a look outside the window, just stick our head through the window, but that noise is annoying, so we're going to come out of that. Okay, so we made it through the swamp at least. Now we just need to make it up the hill, which might be more difficult given how long this truck is. Makes it difficult to come around these tight bends. Now, even though this is not the tightest of bends, still gonna be a bit of a struggle. A little readjustment there, but otherwise pretty good. Pretty fine. Happy with this truck. Just need to make it up that really steep hill now. But luckily we do have the Pacific still there, so we can give it a helping hand if we need to. And this truck is completely ours. We do not need to deliver it. We don't need to do anything else to it. It doesn't even look that damaged in terms of bodywork. So we might not need to repair the bodywork, which would be nice. Save a bit of money. We do need to repair the bodywork on the other White Western, because that was completely battered and beaten up. Okay. Moment of truth. Can we get up this hill first try? Place your bets down in the comments below. This is where I would really love the all-wheel drive. Come on, up the hill, up the hill, up the hill. Look at that, first try. Didn't even struggle. Although now we're struggling. That is the bottoming out that I was talking about. Still made it though. So let's stop the engine. We are pretty much up. So now we can just take this over to the garage and claim our second truck of the episode. So we are going to refuel along the way. I did check actually that this is the fuel carrier that we need to hand in. So we might as well use as much fuel as we can out of that one. We'll also refuel the twin steer on the way past, because I imagine that's used quite a lot of fuel getting through the swamp. Right, let's go and get this delivered to the garage. So this is the parking that we need to deliver the White Western Star to. So as we drive over that, we should get some money. There we go. What a beauty. It's all yours now. Great job. Not a lot of money, but we do save on buying a truck, so it is all good. Get them both into the area and... oh no. Oh. There we go. Kind of messed that up a little bit. So we do have the Chevy and the GMC and the Transstar also in the garage. But let's get these White Western Star in the garage as well. There we go. And let's go and retrieve the twin steer. We also get to see how it handles on tarmac. A little bit of pavement driving. Does seem to have decent lights on it as well. I've just noted actually how far the camera is away. Because of course it is just a long truck, it's not a trailer. Got some good speed about it. We're flying through here. I'm going to leave the Land Rover there. We might as well. We might need it to do some repair jobs here and there. But for right now, it can stay where it is. Those back tyres look like they're a little bit wobbly. Make sure we get it slowed down for this corner. See, this is where it's going to struggle a little bit with these tight corners. Like I said before, we are going to refuel with this fuel trailer because we will be handing this in very soon. Refuel the White Western or the Western Star. Still got about 600 litres in that fuel container. Right, let's get this over to the garage. So, back in the garage. The garage is actually full right now. We do have 6 trucks in the garage at the same time, which is unusual. But we do have 4 trucks that we have never actually had in the garage before. So if we was to repair, I don't think we need to repair the bodywork. That's going to be 5,000. We're not going to do that. What about that one? That is going to be 2,500, and the twin steer, another 5,000. We don't really need to repair the bodywork. I'm thinking on that one. We are going to do it on this one though. We might as well make it look a little bit nicer. So the twin steer, let's start with this one. Don't have any engine upgrades. We don't get those until Alaska. We do have an off-road gearbox. Gonna wait for now. Don't have raised suspension. That is also going to be in Alaska, which means the tires will have to wait as well. Just get some pretty beefy 63-inch mud tires. Those look pretty nice. Don't get any winches available yet. Diff lock is engageable. Don't have a spare wheel. We could get a snorkel, but we're going to wait for now. And engageable all-wheel drive is in Kolo Peninsula, which is in Russia. Interesting. So we don't have a lot of money right now. We have 18,000 after we just used 2,000 to repair the White Western. So for right now, we are going to keep upgrades to a minimum. Of course, we do want a good paint scheme on it though. I think that is the original, maybe. That was quite nice. That one's also quite nice. Let's go with that one. Bit of a red and black theme. So yeah, also we cannot change anything about the bed. So it is basically as it is, which is interesting. Right, the White Western. This is a truck that we are going to be using quite a lot. So you do have a better engine. That is in, the best engine is in Alaska. I think we're going to leave the engine alone for now. We'll put a off-road gearbox in it though. We'll keep a balanced gearbox. Get that raised suspension. I guess we'll keep the stock. I just want to keep one of everything just in case we need to change it around. When do we get... Oh, we don't get mud tires for this one. We do get chains eventually. What do we want? These all look like they have the same ratings, so we might as well get the cheapest ones. Yeah, we might as well get the cheapest ones. I think they're all the same. I hope they're all the same. We'll keep the tie-away tires. Yeah, we'll keep them for now. Alright, winches. Extended medium. But I would like the advanced medium, which is going to be 16. Level 16. This lock is now engageable. Keep one of the other ones. Don't have a snorkel for this truck yet. And we do want engageable all drive. Frame add-ons we are going to go for. Firstly, we're going to go for a saddle low. And we need a loading crane. We're using a little bit of money. Only have 7,000 left. So in that case, we cannot do anything in terms of cosmetic upgrades. I don't think we have the money for it right now. Yeah, let's go put a nice paint scheme on it. We've got the downloadable content one. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Right, Pacific. We can get a better engine for the Pacific straight off the bat, so we're going to do that. Got a special gearbox. No suspension upgrades, no tire upgrades. We have not unlocked the winch upgrades. Not unlocked the snorkel upgrade. And in terms of frame add-ons, we are going to stick a saddle high. And what can we have in terms of... I think that is the original, I believe. Got an orange and black. Red and white. Don't like the green and don't like the blue. I do like that one, but it is a bit green. Not sure I like the green. I think we'll go with the red and white. Yeah, we'll go for the red and white. And now the International TranStar. And we could upgrade this quite a bit. However, when I was looking earlier, or in the previous episodes, you can notice that there is no all drive. And there is no diff lock. Which is going to be a bit of a problem. So I don't think we're definitely not gonna upgrade it now. Definitely not gonna upgrade it now, and we're not gonna upgrade it anytime soon. We're gonna leave it as it is, I believe. And then if we need it in the future, we can just come back into the garage and pick it up. But that is going to do it for this episode. So we didn't get as much as I wanted to get done during this episode. I wanted to start working on the road repairs, but that is going to have to wait until the next episode. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you're enjoying the content. If you are enjoying the content, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out to understand what you want to see. Also subscribe so that you never miss a video or an episode. And of course turn on that bell notification so that you get notified every single time I upload. But that is going to do it for me. A massive thank you. Take care and goodbye.